And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the regional championship here at Boise, Idaho. It's the Laroka team out of Utah taking on the Carlsbad Elite out of California. We're underway here, first minutes of action. And ready to go. This is the U15 girls division. John Peters here with you for the first half. Ball put in play from the midfield, and it runs all the way through to the keeper. It'll be brought back out, put into play. A beautiful day here. Ready, temperature rising up in the low hundreds here as we go through the day. Bounding ball. Laroka in the white uniforms, red letters. Carlsbad Elite are in the black uniforms, jerseys with the gold numbers. Ball sent toward midfield. Ball fighting for it in the midfield. Coming to the near side, that is Atwater. Takes it back to the defenders. They're going to work it around a little bit, work on time of possession. Move right down the middle, little flick pass, trying to go through, but the defense is there to clear it back up to midfield. Early in the morning here in Boise, Idaho. Temperature already probably around 90 degrees. Rising quickly with the sun. Beautiful facilities. Appreciate Jeremy Sullivan, our producer here. The Turbo Sports Group. A joust here, moving forward now. Elite now sends it out. It's going to be Laroka sending it down the side. It'll stay in play and then finally roll out right here in front of our booth. Laroka grabs it thinking it's their throw in, but it will go to the Carlsbad Elite team out of California. Racing for the ball in the midfield, fighting for it there, and coming away with it will be the Elite team, sending it out on the far side. Working with the left foot now into the corner. Maintaining possession, good job there. Defense now watching it through. That's going to be Peterson, who works it up, trying to get into the midfield. Sends it over to Escovedo. Escovedo gets shoved from the back, but gets it through. It's a through ball. Let's see if the keeper's able to get out. She does. Scoops it up in front of the on-rushing offense. Fox, the keeper, pounds it out of there. Headed up and almost a breakaway here. Let's see if the defense is able to corral it and send it the other way. Avoiding the early bullet there. A lot of fight in the midfield, trying to gain possession. Ball goes to the far side. Fans on the far side. Team substitutes here on this near side. Once again, thanks to our producer, Jeremy Sullivan, the camera crew here as well, shooting into the sun as the Elite team moves forward. It's headed away, however, by the defense. It looked like that was Alyssa. Those of you who are watching, fans and friends who couldn't, appreciate you joining us. A little breeze coming from the far side of the field to the near side. Defense fighting for it here and winning the ball, sending it forward. Defense there, however, a ball that's sent all the way back. Atwater corrals it, sends it toward the middle. That's Escovedo, back to Atwater. Arnaz works it. Arnaz works it over to the near side. Peterson right down toward the corner. Let's see if they're able to earn the corner. And they will. That'll be the first corner of this match, the set piece. That will be for Laroka, once again, out of Utah. Keeper Fox for Carlsbad, getting things organized. Fox looks to be a fairly tall keeper. She's in the blue jersey. Rest of the team in the black. Left foot coming out. A high ball into the box. It's going to be punched away. Not too far, however. Tried to bring it back outside toward Peterson. Didn't get there. Fighting forward is going to be Pua. She sends it out. The defense Brings it back up, and now that will be Hunsaker working with it. Left foot to the midfield, back to the defense. A lot of instruction from the sideline, organizing the defense. Ball that misses its target. It's corralled out there by Inga. Ball at the midfield. Once again, the elite team sends it across. Team in black. Laroka out of Utah in the white with the red numbers. Defense now working to the near side. Coming this way is Owen. Sends it down. It'll trickle out of play. That'll be a throw-in for Laroka. Throws it in there and worked around by Papastamos. Papastamos with a lot of space. The defense really backing off and just kind of letting things take shape. Ball in the middle. That one is intercepted by Inga. Working it in the middle is going to be Nepler. Nepler to the far side, working over there to Bushy. She has been busy on the far side. Marked up there well and has to send it back out front. Ball sent through. It's intercepted in the middle. Good job there on defense by Atwater. Very active in the midfield. Ball is sent through. Not much of a kick there. Did not get all of it. Really not close enough to cause a threat. So scooped up by the keeper, Olsen, and she'll put it into play. Once again, glad you're with us. The 4th Region Championships, U.S. Youth Soccer, the National Championship Series, culminating in the National Championships in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the far west region. Ball going down the far side. It stays inside the line. Racing down there on the far side was Niederhauser. Ball tipped around, and it's out. Ball sent across. It's going to be a ball that's blocked there right in front of the top of the box and sent back out. Defense taps it, but not very well. Controlled there by Turnbow. And finally taken away by the very active Bushy on the far side. Sends it down the side. That's going to be a race. That's Pooh running down. P-O-U, I believe, is what I have on my sheet. Pooh. Working a little joust in the midfield. A lot of fight for that ball. Coming away with possession is Carlsbad. Ball sent across, and that's going to be Hoban. Ball, they let it run. Let's see if they'll take it back to the keeper, Olsen. Coach having a word of instruction as he sends it forward now. Work into midfield. Good job there. Working through traffic and splitting the defenders. A through ball in the box. And it's going to be a shot to the right, a little wide to the right. Nicely developed play. Got through the defense. That was a nice pass from Atwater to Escovedo. And the final boot a little bit to the right as the keeper did a good job. Fox came out, put the pressure on. Having a word of instruction as he sends it forward now. So it'll be a goal kick. Actually, will be taken in the back working through traffic by Arnes. Splitting the defenders, a through ball in the box, and it's going to be a shot to the right, a little wide to the right. Back here with you as we see the action take place. A shot that's up and it's in. Just outside the box, a high shot. And we'll see exactly who put that ball in the back of the net. A shot that the keeper Olsen couldn't get up to it. And I believe That was, let's see if I believe, and we'll see here in just a moment, that was Bushy, but we'll find out. We'll find out what the minute is on the goal. And your score 1-0 now. The elite team
shot. That's up and it's in. Just outside the box, a high shot.
Put it back in play now as we get ready for action.
And we're back in action here at Simplot Sports Complex in Boise, Idaho. Sebastian Moraga with you now. A shot across, looking for the top of the box, cleared away. Laroka trying to get them back after that score by Carlsbad. Running along the flank, Peterson. And a throw-in for Laroka. There's the throw-in. Cleared away by the back line of Carlsbad. Taken away once again by Hunsaker. Backing up a little bit for Atwater. Sierra Ingi, I beg your pardon, with the goal for Carlsbad a minute ago. Hunsaker between a sea of legs right there. Escovedo cleared away by Carlsbad. Dinofrio pushed up field. Carlsbad holding on right there. Hoban. Atwater. With more emotion than clarity, the level of play at the moment. Carlsbad taking advantage of a mistake by Laroka. Hoban. The touch to the left doesn't quite work. Cleared away with more urgency than style by the back line of the team in white, Laroka. The goal in the 11th minute, unassisted by Sierra Ingi. A long kick up the field now. Trying to reach the ball before he hits the touch line. Bounces off a defender. A smart move that time by Laroka. Throw in. Oh, I could have sworn it was a black jersey that last touched it. But I don't have the whistle or the flag, so we'll leave it to the experts. Ball goes out of bounds. And another throw in for Carlsbad, leading 1-0. Defensive maneuver that time by Hunsaker. Another throw in, this time favoring the girls from Utah. Carlsbad, California against Laroka, Utah. Another throw in. As we approach the 14th minute of play here in sunny Boise, Idaho. Across midfield it goes. Defensive maneuver by Ingi, the scorer of the goal. Pushing back Laroka, trying to even things up. Hoban. Taken away by Atwater. That one's Wade. Across midfield tries to go the team in black. Instead, it's a defensive maneuver by Hernbo, it looks like. But we're back into action now. Wade looking for the right winger there, Niederhauser. First on it is the sideline, and it will be a throw-in for Carlsbad. Pushing along the stripe. across midfield. A rather lonely maneuver that time. Across midfield, back it goes. Putting some pressure now. Referee doesn't like that move by Hoy. And it will be a free kick for Laroka. Alyssa. Recovered by Carlsbad along the left flank. Good touch to the side. Scooped up there by O'Donnell. Back to the flank it goes. Shot across near the top of the box. Good maneuver by O'Donnell, scooping it up. Has to back up quite a bit though. Sinai. Straight up the field. This could be interesting. Nepler battling it out there. No, it's actually Poe. Flag is up. The assistant referee has called a foul on the Carlsbad player. It will be a free kick for Laroka. The Laroka player involved in that play is still walking rather gingerly. There's the free kick. Quickly recovered by Hoban. Sending it back to Gino Frio. Straight up field. Scooped up by Laroka. Turnbow, top of the box. Gets into the mixer there. Finally, rather rush clearing by Carlsbad. Effective nonetheless. Hoban. Owen along the stripe. And defensive maneuver Stamos. Wade. Hansaker. Whistle on the play. Foul called. The foul called on Ingi, the scorer of the goal, and will be free kick in their own territory for Laroka. Trailing 1-0 as we approach the 18th minute of play here in the first half. Stamos. A quick header there. Under some pressure now, Carlsbad. Partial clearing, doesn't quite work. Trying again is Atwater. And then finally, the long kick upfield. Trying to start something anew is Alyssa. And now the goalkeeper way off her line. A long kick upfield, acting like almost as if she were her own sweeper in a way. Wade, backing up for Stamos. That one is Hansaker, straight across the equator. The quick give and go gains some ground, but still nothing quite working on the last touch for Laroka. Stamos. Bad delivery that time. Recovery by Carlsbad. The shot from about the top of the box, thereabouts. Goes a little wide. And then with more urgency than style, the clearing along the right side. Laroka pushing it upfield via Wade. Marked by 2. And overcome by 2. Niederhauser. That one is Escovet. Oh. Nope, I stand correct. That's Engi. Hoban. Partial stop. Stamos. Upfield for Atwater. Has to back up a little bit. Opens the game up towards the right flank. Good maneuver that time by Laroka. Leaving 1 behind, leaving 2 behind. Good touch that time. Wade, is she going to pull the trigger? She found herself surrounded all of a sudden. And they're on the counter. Here comes Carlsbad. Belotis. Stopped at midfield by Hunsaker. Pushed upfield for Wade. Wade Escobedo backing up a little bit. Gaining some ground slowly, putting some touches together. Arnas, recovered by Carlsbad. Defensive maneuver there by Stamos once again under some pressure. Alyssa, straight up for Atwater. Across midfield it goes. Very interesting how Laroka seems to have an easy time putting passes together and gaining some ground upfield, but as soon as they get close to the box, the Carlsbad team does a good job of surrounding them, closing in on the angles, and kind of cutting off the circulation, so to speak. Good touch to the side that time. Hansager, hard charge from behind, whistle not forthcoming. Cleared away. And there's a whistle because the player is still down. It's number 9. Looks like Escobedo from Laroka. And now players are going to take a quick break while the Laroka player is tended to. 21 minutes, 48 seconds into this first half. It looks like we're having a general water break, while the trainers tend to the fallen player, who's now walking somewhat gingerly, clearly in some pain, but mostly in her own power, it looks like. Carlsbad leading Laroka 1-0. 22 minutes, 31 seconds. We'll probably have some injury time, given this particular juncture of the game. Players now checking on their injured teammates. Everybody seems to be doing okay. No, she's still in a bit of pain, but she's standing up. She's moving that leg around. She's putting some weight on it. Looks like she will be okay, thank goodness. We're just about ready to restart the contest now. It will be rather interesting to see. It will be ball to the ground deep in Laroka territory. Driving upfield is Stamos. Miller. Nelson. Upfield for Laroka. A good job by Carlsbad containing the action there. Pass with a little bit more optimism than accuracy. It will be a throw-in for Laroka. Hunsaker. Interrupted that time. Good effort by Owen. And another throw-in coming for the girls from Utah. Wade. Marked by Nepler. The pivoting header on defense that time by Carlsbad. Scooped up by Kerr. Top of the box. This could be interesting. Hoban. Wade. Opening the game up a little bit. Atwater. Cleared away by the back line. Nope. Bounced off Laroka player. It should be a throw-in for Carlsbad. "30 minutes, 35 seconds into this, the first half of play. Carlsbad against Laroka. Shot to the top of the box. A good turn that time by Laroka. Wade, the shot, bounced off a defender. They're going to try again. Still some danger. There's Kerr. Still battling, keeping the play alive. Cleared finally by the Carlsbad backline. Papastamos. It's probably Papastamos. I apologize. Papastamos. Murdoch. That one's Wade. Good takeaway. The give and go doesn't quite work. Graham on a different zip code that her teammate. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a goal kick for Carlsbad. We're going to have a substitution here in a second for the folks from California. Long kick up the field that time. Over to chase it is Moore. First on it is Papastamos. Taken away by Carlsbad once again. Ingi. Trying to get a midfield is Owen. Marked and then some by Graham. Owen has to back up. Kind of a dangerous ball that time. Murdoch couldn't quite catch up to it, and it's a somewhat easy clearing for the goalkeeper. 32 minutes, 33 seconds of play on our game clock. First half, Carlsbad leading Laroka 1-0 since the 11th minute. A goal by Sierra Engi. Across midfield goes Laroka. This one has a bit of a speed. Opening the game up for Wade. Wade, top of the box. Good move that time for Graham. The shot! And something tells me that Ms. Graham would like to have that shot back if given the chance. She would have liked to put a little more power on it, but still a very, very good collective play by the Laroka team. These are the Far West Regional Semifinals of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Thank you for being with us from Boise, Idaho. Long kick up field. Across midfield it goes. Wade. Stopped that time by Miller. Miller pushing it upfield. Off to the races is Moore. A defender's going to get there first. Along the stripe it goes for Reynolds. Reynolds cleared again Stopped up midfield by Webb. Backing up. Straight up the middle. Hoban. The quick touch. Good possession that time. Nepler leaving one behind, leaving two behind, getting that shot. Ready! Oh! That's a close call. Between two posts, they conspire to keep this a 1-0 game. That was a good shot by Carlsbad's Nebler, it looked like. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in. We're going to have a substitution before anything else happens. Number 3, Miller for Carlsbad will enter the contest and will replace. We'll tell you in a second because we can't see her jersey number just yet. Looks like number 8, Bushy. There's the throw-in for Carlsbad. The half bicycle kick by Nepler. Hansaker on the clearing. Received a midfield by Murdoch. Backing up a little bit for Atwater. Opening the field up. Good interruption by Carlsbad that time. Moving the ball upfield is Belotis. The quick give and go. That one's Nepler. Switching flanks now. Hoban. A good through ball that time. A quick give and go. Partially cleared. And finally, the goalkeeper puts a stop to the danger. Flag was up. There was an offside call there, so none of that really counted. Didn't. And an indirect free kick for Laroka. Another substitution coming in a second for Carlsbad. Meanwhile, the girls from California pushing the ball upfield along the right flank into Laroka territory. Letting it go by is Papastamos, it looks like. She will. We're going to have the substitution first. Looks like number 5, Donofrio, is entering the contest. Replacing number 7, Hoban. Throw in for Carlsbad. Kicked upfield by Sinai. Over to chase it is Nepler. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for Carlsbad. "37 minutes, 6 seconds into this first half of play. Carlsbad leading 1-0. Throw-in by Owen coming. A quick give and go with a teammate. Shot across, approaching the near post. Ball goes out of bounds once again. Looks like it's going to be Carlsbad ball. Sebastian Moraga with you on the play-by-play. Thank you for joining us from Boise, Idaho. The Far West Regional Semifinals of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. There's the corner kick. The opposed by the defender. Bounces off the crossbar, actually. And on a half volley move, goes over said crossbar. But after a period of extended, if somewhat fruitless, domination of controlling the pace, controlling the tempo, controlling the ball by Laroka, 2 back-to-back chances, well, almost back-to-back chances for the girls in black, the girls from California. And here might come a third one. There's Nepler. Nepler, the shot. And the goalkeeper is just going to let it sail by. Olsen getting ready to deliver this goal kick for Laroka. Almost 39 minutes into this contest. Stopped at midfield by Carlsbad. There's Ingi. Across the stripe, along the stripe, it goes for D'Onofrio. Is she going to catch up to it? She is, but first on it. The sideline. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a goal kick for Laroka. The fourth ref has just told us there will be 2 extra minutes, 2 minutes of injury time here in Boise, Idaho, the Simplot Sports Complex. When I left Washington State late last night, it was 90 plus degrees still. You have no idea how glad I am to be here with temperatures in the 70s. It's scheduled to be 111 in my hometown of Kashmir today. We're going to have a corner kick, it looks like, for Laroka. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the set piece. Taking care of it is Graham. Interrupted partially, still not cleared away. Scooping it up top is Wade. There's the shot. Top of the box. Opening the game up. Smart move that time by Hansaker. Now into the mixer. Who's going to get that header? Still not quite clear. And then finally a clearing by the center back there. Nepler. Over to chase it is Hansaker, looks like. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be thrown for Laroka. It would do wonders for the team in white to go into the break tied at 1. It would be a psychological coup for sure. Graham. Marked by O'Donnell. The shot. And it bounces off the goalkeeper. And the second try, she finally controls it. And that is the end of the first half with Carlsbad leading 1-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with 40 more minutes of top-notch soccer for you. Welcome back to Boise, Idaho. At the break, I learned that of all the mistakes that I made in the first half, I made a couple of big ones. This is not the semifinals, it's the finals. And it's actually supposed to get up to 105, I believe, today. So of all the people organizing this event, whoever's in charge of sending that nice cool breeze that's bathing this field, my deepest thanks. Laroka playing now from left to right, and Carlsbad from right to left. Ball goes out of bounds. A collision of sorts there. Whistle on the play. It should be Carlsbad ball, it looks like. Yep, a free kick for Carlsbad. As we approach the second minute of play here. Ball goes out of bounds once again. And the referee has some words of wisdom, it looks like, for Ingi. It's going to be another free kick. It was a very frustrating first half for the Laroka team. There's a kick. Out of the box, bounces off a defender. Goal! Goal, 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 goal! Carlsbad! Number 21, O'Donnell, it looks like, makes it 2-0 for the California squad. A bad bounce in front of the goalkeeper, and the purest style of the proverbial cherry pickers, O'Donnell sank it in, scooped it up and sank it in. 2-0. Very, very early in this second half. So what we were saying about this being a frustrating first half, well, the second half not starting very promising either for Laroka, but let's see this run. Straight up the middle. Wade making some room, dragging three behind her. The touch for Niederhauser, leaving one behind, leaving two behind, still trying to get the final touch. Doesn't quite happen. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Laroka ball. I don't know if you can hear the Laroka coach encouraging her goalkeeper after that unfortunate bounce. Said, forget about it, let's move on, we're still good. And there's the throw-in. Cleared away by Carlsbad. Pushed back in by Ulugalu. Pushed upfield by Carlsbad. Papastamos, straight up field. Arns, switching over to the right for Turnbow. Ulugalu, Papastamos. The give and go. Ulugalu. And then long kick across the equator. Recovered by Carlsbad via Ingi. That one is Hoban. The turn. Along the stripe it goes. Ulugalu can't really clear it up. More. Shot to the top of the box. There's a Carlsbad playing waiting for it. It looks like D'Onofrio. And then finally cleared by the goalkeeper for Laroka. Midfielder can't catch up to it. It will be a throw-in. No, none of that counted, actually. It's just going to be a goal kick. The ball just went farther than when the play stopped. Chasing it again is Carlsbad, D'Onofrio, battling without water. Bounces off Atwater, throw in for Carlsbad. Players approaching the side of the throw-in, making it easier on their teammate. Scooped up by Escobedo, trying to make the turn. Escobedo still battling with Sinai. Series of bounces there. Arnes, marked by Miller. Miller prevails. The quick give and go back to Miller. Miller opening the field up a little bit. Miller, marked by Arnes. Shot to the corner of the box. Scooped up by Engie. Engie, top of the box. And clear away finally by Turnbow. It's going to be a throw-in for Carlsbad. Carlsbad wanting to build on this 2-0 lead. 2-0 is a rather deceiving score in soccer. And we have a yellow card now. A yellow card for a Carlsbad player. We'll tell you in a second who it is. She just took a throw-in. Cleared away by Laroka. Trying again is Engie. Laroka pushing across midfield. Escobedo. Straight up. That doesn't quite work. Stopped by the goalkeeper. And there's the kick. Across midfield it goes. Sent back by Ulugalu. At midfield, Carlsbad retains control. Good touch that time. Enters the box. Moore, it looks like. Yep, Moore. The bounce doesn't quite work. Over to chase it is Papastamos. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Carlsbad ball. It will be a corner kick for Carlsbad. Looks like it's going to be Engie taking care of it. Engie, near post. Defensive header. Doesn't quite clear it. Still lurking. D'Onofrio. Backs up for Odoni. Further back yet. Shot to the heart of the box. Goalkeeper Oza punches it away. A charge against the goalkeeper. Good call, I think, by the referee that time. It will be a free kick for Laroka. Trailing 2-0. First goal, 11th minute, first half. Second goal, I would say the 5th minute in the second half. So far, that's made the difference. As the referee gives a couple of players a talk here. One from each team. And now we will finally have that free kick. Deep in Laroka territory. Waiting for it is Moore. That's like a very lonesome wall. Straight upfield. Rejected by Engie. Scooped up by Knepler. The daisy cutter that time. Interrupted by Turnbow. Straight upfield for Niederhauser. Play continues. Across midfield goes Carlsbad via Balotis. taken away by Niederhauser. Good ball that time by Turnbow. Over to chase it is Escovedo. Hits the deck, no call. Play continues. Carlsbad recovers at midfield. Only partially. Here comes Laroka again. The ball to the back. Ulugalu. Long ball along the right stripe. Over to chase it is Niederhauser. Ball goes out of bounds right in front of us here. It will be a throw-in for Laroka. Carlsbad with the ball now. Headed back by Turnbow. Oh, on a collision there right in front of us. Everybody seems to be doing okay. Carlsbad still pushing. Nothing mean-spirited yet, but very physical play at the moment. Case in point, Ulugalu. Ball goes out of bounds. Carlsbad ball. Throw-in once again almost at the same spot of the throw-in a few seconds ago. The referee is checking on one of the Laroka players. Play resumes. Laroka player is still favoring one of her, actually holding on to both of her kneecaps now, and now she's limping. But play continues. Defensive labor for Wade. Picking it upfield. Stopped by O'Donnell. Cleared away once again by Wade. Third time by Wade. And pushed upfield, and a collision there. It didn't look intentional, but it was certainly ugly. And there's going to be a yellow card now for, looks like number 2, Sinai. Looks like both players went for the ball. I didn't really see anything particularly malicious, but I don't have the whistle or the flag, so we'll leave it to the experts. It's number 17, Niederhauser for Laroka, who got the worst out of that collision. So the second yellow card so far, both for Carlsbad. And a free kick. 1, 2, 3 Carlsbad players on the wall. And getting ready to take care of it is Peterson, number 16. Looks like a set play in progress here. Everybody's bunched up atop the D. No, she shoots straight at the goalkeeper. Not a major problem that time for the goalie. And now Carlsbad will resume. Right at midfield. The header. Now over to chase it is D'Onofrio. D'Onofrio battling with Hunsaker. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Laroka ball. That's Wade. Turnbow. Across midfield. Plenty of room that time for Arns. Arns opening the game up. Good ball. Before number 7 Martinez can connect. A good clearing by the defensive personnel of Carlsbad. Martinez once again off of a throw-in. Trying to get past Webb. She does. Shot across. Who's there to connect? Cleared away partially. Trying again is Turnbow. Turnbow. The turn by Turnbow. Pushing it upfield. Still battling. But the back line of Carlsbad prevails. At midfield. Regrouping is Papastamos. Wade. Recovery by Miller. Once again, Laroka via Wade. Opening the game to the left now. Leaving one behind, leaving two behind. The shot! And it dances over the crossbar. Good opportunity, good effort for the Laroka team. Carlsbad leading 2-0. The game clock at 61 minutes, 37 seconds according to our computer. And we're going to have an indirect free kick. They're favoring Carlsbad. I did not see anything illicit with the last play, but like we said before, the referees are a side closer than we are. Sinai. Or to her goalkeeper, and before Wade can interrupt, she controls. Ball goes out of bounds along the stripe. Throwing for Laroka. Now Laroka starts battling several opponents at once. They are trailing 2-0. They're against a tough opponent. They are playing in a field that's considerably warmer than it was at the beginning. And, of course, they're chasing the game, chasing the clock. So it's multitasking time for the girls from Utah. There's a kick near the top of the box. Partially cleared. Nobody there to scoop it up. There's Turnbow. Whistle on the play. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a corner kick for Laroka. We're going to have a couple of substitutions, looks like. Number 14, Graham, will re-enter the contest for Laroka, as we see Alisa Ulugalu receive some instructions. There's a kick. Heart of the box. The chest move that time. A shot. And a brilliant save. Good job that time by Escobedo on the turn and the shot, but an even better job by the goalkeeper for Carlsbad. Another corner kick, this time from the left flank. Laroka knocking on the door, but first we're going to have the substitution. Like we say, it's going to be Graham replacing Hunsaker. There's a shot, heart of the box, header! And it cleared at the mouth of the goal, trying again, goal, 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 goal! Wade! The referee has declared it was a goal, yes. For some reason, everybody froze. And then the referee made it official. It's 2-1. And a brand new contest here in Boise, Idaho. Wade with the tally for Laroka. On the second try, 2 consecutive headers. The first one cleared in the mouth of the goal. The second one went in. We're going to have a water break, it looks like. So when we come back, we'll tell you all about the ending of this exciting encounter between Carlsbad and Laroka, with Carlsbad leading 2-1. We'll be right back. Now we finally have an answer for the confusion we had, why everybody froze after the tally by Wade. Before I tell you, let me write it down. 2 goals, 2-1, or rather 1-2. The goal by Wade. Is that, of course, like we said, the white team, Laroka, is playing against the clock. So after the tally, after the goal, we'll tell you more about this in a second, because here comes Laroka once again. Shot into the box. Good move that time by Martinez. This one can move. Ball cleared away. Throw in for Laroka. There's the throw in. Partially cleared by Carlsbad. Good move that time by Turnbow. And Martinez. Cleared away once again, and we almost have a collision of sorts between a golf cart and 2 of the back of the reserve players, 2 of the bench players for Laroka. But play continues without major bloodshed. There's a half volley inside the box. Doesn't quite work. Stopped by the goalkeeper for Carlsbad. What happened was, like we said, Laroka is playing against the clock now. They need to change the game. So when they scored, the referee told us at the water break, when they scored, they went in to the back of the net to scoop up the ball and take it back. And to keep him from doing that, he blew the whistle, which he said confused the players as to whether it had been a goal or not. There was no question. He said that there had been a goal. He just didn't want any possible confrontation, perhaps, as sometimes it tends to happen when the team that just scored is trailing and goes and gets the ball. Throw in for Laroka. As we approach the 69th minute in the game clock here. Punched away. Defensive effort by Valores. Martinez recovers. Trying again for Carlsbad is Miller. Pushing it upfield. Ulugalu for Laroka. Laroka clearly have found their second win here. Papastamos. Good move that time. Plenty of room also for Martinez. Enters the box. Martinez. Looked like she was hoping and waiting to be fouled. And a good maneuver that time by Carlsbad, leaving 2 players behind. Off to the races across midfield is Miller. The touch looking for Nepler. There's Nepler. Ulugalu in the recovery. Graham. Marked by Ingi. Good ball that time for Poe. Mistake by a defender in the heart of the box. And before D'Onofrio can pull the trigger, a clearing by the back line of Laroka. They're still in play. Still D'Onofrio, actually. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Carlsbad. We're going to have a substitution here. Looks like number 8, Bushy, will enter the contest for the team from California. Taking a seat for Carlsbad is Miller. And now we're going to have the throw-in we told you about. The game clock says 70 minutes, 28 seconds. Ball goes out of bounds. Nothing comes out of that. The goal kick now for Laroka as my glasses fall to the floor. I was wondering why I was having so much trouble seeing. Now we're in business. Nepler. Straight upfield. Back to Nepler. The quick give and go. The turn. The shot. Bounces off a teammate, actually. Martinez at midfield. With a bit of room. This one's dangerous. Martinez. Scooped away by the back line. Good effort that time by Carlsbad. The through ball along the left flank for Poe. Poe, marked by Ulugalu. Whistle on the play. Referee says offside. So none of that will count. Another substitution coming for Carlsbad is number 7, Hoban. Replacing, at first sight, it looks like D'Onofrio, but we'll see we'll confirm when we see the back of her jersey. Yep, number 5, D'Onofrio. The free kick, the indirect free kick after that offside call. Taken care of by Papastamos. Long kick upfield. Over to scoop it for Laroka is Graham. Rejected by the back line. Off to the races. Putting some pressure there. Good response by Papastamos. Opening the game up a little bit. Onto the left flank. Along the left flank into Carlsbad territory. Who's over there to chase it. A good ball that time. And the referee has whistled, and something will come out of this that it will be rather unpleasant, I'm sure, because they're wondering whether that's a direct opportunity of goal that ended up with the Carlsbad player on the floor, on the ground, but they're also wondering whether the goalkeeper touched the ball first or went to the ball. And it's going to be indeed a penalty kick, it looks like. A penalty kick. The referee, the coaching staff wondering where the card is. But it's just going to be a penalty kick that could completely change the configuration of this game. Is Wade doing a whole lot of calisthenics with the ball. 73 minutes. There's the whistle. The shot! And we're tied at 2. The goalkeeper almost kept it out. Good guess by the goalkeeper. Diving low and to her right. Bounced off her hand, the post, and then it went in. We're tied at 2-2 here in Boise, Idaho. And a series of substitutions coming for Laroka now that they're all even at 2 apiece. We'll tell you in a second who takes the field. For starters is Nelson, number 3, and Reynolds, number 13. And it's 2-2 here at Simplot Sports Complex. It tells you a lot that that penalty kick didn't elicit a whole lot of protests from the Carlsbad team. In fact, as a matter of fact, I can tell you that I was less convinced that it was a penalty kick than they were. And a kick to the heart of the box. A good stop that time by Baker. Carlsbad trying to regroup after giving up 2 consecutive goals. Good ball that time for Nepler. Nepler, a good ball. And it kind of gets away from her a little bit. Still in charge, the shot. Trying again. Backing up a little bit for Bushy. Bushy and Nepler. Poe. Bushy, the shot! And it dances in front of everybody, and the stop by the goalkeeper for Laroka. Long kick upfield. Owen. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Carlsbad. We're going to have a substitution, it looks like. It's number 6, Kerr, entering the contest for Laroka. There's the throw-in. That bounce doesn't really work for Carlsbad. Martinez tries to scoop it up. But first on it, the hands of the goalkeeper. Atwater. Across midfield into Carlsbad territory. Recovered by the Californians. Opening the game up along the left flank is Webb. Webb off to the races with Ulugalu. Whistle on the play. Nope, play continues. Has to back up a little bit. Bushy. Switching over to the center alley. The touch by Odoni. Odoni and Sinai. Recovered by Laroka. Graham. Across midfield looking for Martinez. Interrupted. Across back into Laroka territory. Poe, marked by Ulugalu. Shot to the top of the box. That one's Nepler. Has to back up a little bit. Ingi. Leaving one behind, trying to leave two. Before she gets down, referee says free kick. Foul by Ingi in the person of a Laroka player. And now Ingi gets a lecture. Substitution coming in a second. Kerr taking the place of Peterson for Laroka. And it's going to be a free kick for the team from Utah, who turned around a 2-0 deficit and turned it into a 2-2 tie, which is what we have so far. 78 minutes, 49 seconds into this contest, according to our game clock. And we're going to have yet another substitution for Laroka. We'll tell you in a second who it is. Kick coming for Carlsbad. Murdoch will replace number 9 Escobedo. And now play will resume. Pushing it upfield is Carlsbad. The quick touch, looking for Ingi. Recovered by Laroka in their own half. The turn, looking for Martinez. Martinez well marked by Bushy. Martinez gets it again. The touch to the back for Kerr. Martinez, 18 yards. Martinez, the shot. Blocked by a couple of black jerseys. Trying again. Carlsbad to get out of its own half of the field. Off to the races, Carlsbad. Could be interesting. Across midfield it goes. Over to chase it as Poe from the pass by Odoni. Poe can't catch up to it. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Laroka. $80 minutes, 21 seconds, according to the game clock. Field. Laroka. Murdoch. Battling with the other number 12, Owen. Sending it upfield, trying to connect with some of those waiting forwards. Instead, Laroka retains control at midfield. Kerr. Peterson. Kerr. Backing up. Shot from about 30 yards out with more optimism than accuracy. Ball goes over the crossbar. It should be a goal kick, and it is for Carlsbad. There's the kick. Stopped by Wade. The touch. Sent it out of bounds, it looks like. Yep. It was Murdoch on the receiving the pass by Wade. Heart of the box. Martinez can't connect. Trying again is Reynolds. Reynolds. Shot across. Bounces off a defender on a corner kick. These have proven especially fruitful for Laroka in this second half of play. Taking care of it. Looks like Graham from up here. Yep, Graham. At ACC. Cutter along the right flank, connecting with a teammate that sends it wide, and the goalkeeper just watches it sail by. Goal kick for Carlsbad. Responding on the back line for Laroka is Papastamos. At midfield, stopped by Carlsbad. This could be interesting. Hoban. The touch for Engie. Wade in defensive labor. Doesn't quite work that time. Moore. Opening the game up along the right flank. The shot across bounces off Papastamos. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Carlsbad ball, and it is. It's going to be a throw-in. There it is. Nepler. Ball goes out of bounds once again. Another throw-in. Battling for Carlsbad is Engie. Into the box, and attention by the Laroka goalkeeper. Across midfield it goes, the goal kick. Excuse me. Wade pushing it upfield, trying to get past the marking of Webb. Trying now, Laroka. Reynolds. Carlsbad on the scoop. The quick touch doesn't quite work. Back to Reynolds. Ulugalu. Switching flanks now. Up the field. Atwater. Graham. The turn. Looking for Martinez. Well marked she is. The quick counter starting for Carlsbad. Bushy and Martinez have been battling for several minutes now. Throw in for Carlsbad. O'Doney. Poe fails to keep it in bounds. It should be... Nope, it's going to be Carlsbad ball. No, finally, yes, I was right. Murdoch. The shot! And Laroka comes full circle on this contest, leading now 3-2. Wow, what a shot that time. And it's looks like a hat trick now for Wade. Looks like a hat trick now for Wade. That was her third goal. And what a contest we're seeing here early in Boise, Idaho. A 2-0 lead turns into a 3-2 contest for the opposing team. Along the stripe. Clearing that time by Reynolds. Reynolds. Murdoch. Atwater. Let's see what Poe can do. Poe. Well marked. Poe. Backs it up. A little too long for O'Doney. And pushing it upfield and out of danger is Kerr. A clearing by the Carlsbad goalkeeper. Ingi. O'Doney. Off to the races goes Poe once again. And number 15 for Laroka, Papastamos sends it to the throw-in. Dramatic final minutes here in Boise, Idaho, with Laroka leading 3-2. O'Doney. Poe. Shot across. Who's there? Out of the box. Who's going to hit it in? Hoban trying. Over to chase it was Owen. And that is the end of the contest. And Laroka takes this one by a score of 3-2. The win determines that Laroka moves on to nationals in Tulsa, Oklahoma in mid-July. Thank you for being with us. I hope you enjoyed this contest as much as we did. This is Sebastián Moraga saying so long, and we'll see you for the second game of this 3-game series today at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series Regional Finals.